The following text is taken from the Scotsman newspaper, 1st of November 2010, credited as having been authored by The Newsroom, and entitled, Reopen Case of Willie McRae, Scotland's David Kelly, after 25 years, Lord Advocate is urged.
A former police officer has urged Scotland's Lord Advocate to reinvestigate the mysterious death of a former SNP activist 25 years ago.
Willie McRae, a prominent lawyer and anti-nuclear campaigner, was found dead in his crashed car on the A87 near Kintail in Wester Ross in April 1985. Initially seeming to be a tragic accident, a gunshot wound was later discovered behind his right ear. Suicide was given as the probable cause by officials, but, with so many bizarre aspects surrounding the case, many believe he was murdered. Now, former policeman John Finney, the SNP group leader on Highland Council, has called on Lord Advocate Eilish Angiolini to reinvestigate the death. The councillor has called on her to release any details which have so far been kept secret, in the same vein as was recently done following the controversial death of government advisor Dr. David Kelly. The case has consistently been surrounded by controversy. There were claims he had been under surveillance by the state, which has been officially denied. The gun was recovered some distance from where the car was found and there were no fingerprints. Mr. McRae, when found, had not been wearing gloves. The location of the gun raised questions as to how someone committing suicide could throw the weapon so far from the vehicle. Papers and a broken watch were also found some distance from the car. No fatal accident inquiry was held. Several years ago, another former policeman, Ian Fraser, who worked as a private investigator after leaving the force, claimed he was asked by a mystery client to spy on Mr. McRae just 3 weeks before he died. Mr. Fraser said he was paid £135 by the caller to watch Mr. McRae. He said, "I had no idea who the client was, but in the murky world of private investigation that was not unusual. The check came from Newcastle. I can't remember the individual who signed it. I wished I had kept a copy now, but I had no idea at that time this was going to rear its head again." Repeated requests for an official inquiry into Mr. McRae's death have consistently been turned down.